Hi, my name is Matthew Salerno. I'm a co-founder of Emerging Art Long Island, emerge.li. Our first show is being hosted at Terrence Joyce Gallery. We have 7 artists showing all together, from emerging artists with only a few exhibition credits to fully established artists. When a person would come to the gallery, they could expect to see something new. Some provocative pieces, thought-provoking, contemporary, mixed media, digitally inspired, just quite an array of different art. Something a little bit different than what you might expect to see in Greenport, which is fun, which is something fun to have in town. So.
Okay, so these are my 2 pieces here. They're both works on canvas that combine painting and digital printmaking. And basically they're sort of an exploration into the abstract imagery of the future, using digital technology to come up with forms that are based on gestures but end up becoming quite intricate. So the work draws in some of the ideas of the abstract expressionist painters and other artists of that period, but integrates the technology of today.
And Steve Miller, you know him.
This work basically is part of a series called Health of the Planet, which he recently showed in Rio, and it's based on imagery of Brazilian flora and fauna, specifically the fauna. So this is piranhas, X-ray imagery of piranhas that was carbon printed on cotton-based archival paper.
Generally speaking, I call it either creative photography or mixed media photography. It's a process of first getting a photo that I want to use, or a bunch of photos depending on the piece that I'm attempting to create. Right. I then run it through my printer, painstakingly, very carefully. Because painted canvas does not always agree with a very delicate device as such. And I end up with an end result, and I usually use like a high gloss varnish because it's photography, and I like it's still photography as far as I'm concerned. It's photographic elements used in more of a digital collage. The same ground is laid down first. I have the concept of Saturn beforehand, so I incorporated that into the ground painting. None of this painting was done before. This is printed afterwards, so it's sort of, the ground is painted with the concept of what's going to be printed on top of it. I then laid down Saturn, embellished it again. Saturn was done in Illustrator, laid down some inkjet primer, a little bit more embellishment, some more painting, more glitter, because I love glitter. And then this tree, I played with the perspective a little bit and laid the tree down as a second printing and then coated it and varnished it again. So there's 2 printing processes, 2 painting processes, and 1 stretching. So it came out pretty good. I'm very happy actually with this. An artist who's participating in our show was commissioned a mural in downtown Riverhead on East Main Street in one of the empty storefronts about 2 stores down from East End Arts Council. Brian Landsberg, he's also showing here in Emerge 1.0, our opening exhibition. And it was really exciting to see a little representation of both the show and Brian's work in an area like that. You know, it's making a lot of changes, and we're excited to have something artistic and Emerge's name be on some of that change.